I'm Shelly Turner with the BUILDERALL team. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to work with videos inside of the Cheetah editor. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually scroll down to this empty panel, and we're going to add a video placeholder in there. So to do that, I just need to go to Add and then Element, and I need to find where my video is at, which is all the way down at the bottom. When I click it, it's got just a video placeholder. So I'm going to click and drag that over. It doesn't look like I've gotten anything, but if I just let go of the mouse, it drops it right onto the panel. So there's a couple things we can do now with this video placeholder. First, I'm going to click on it, and that gives me a mini toolbar. And on this mini toolbar, I can choose the first little icon, which is to center it on the panel. The second icon is to hide it. So if I click that hide, it's going to hide it so that I can't see it. You also won't be able to see it in the live version of the website. But if I want to get it back, I just click the Show Hidden Elements. And here I'll have the YouTube video. If I hover over it, it shows me what it's going to look like if I put it back. And then if I click the eyeball, it puts it back for me. And then I just have to click Show Hidden Elements again, and it will get rid of that panel. If I click on the video element again, I've got the duplicate icon. So if I click that, it actually duplicates the video, makes a second copy. And then I can click on that copy if I don't want it and click the red trash can. And when I click it, it confirms the delete by having me click that's fine. And now I deleted that second copy. So also with the video, I can right click on it, and that's going to open some things that I can do over here in the side panel. The first one is the style settings. So in the style settings, I have general settings, size, border, and radius. So we'll look at general settings first. So if I click general settings, this is where I'm going to put the link to the YouTube video. So I'm just going to triple click in there, and I'm going to paste my link and then click OK. And what that does is it puts the new video in there for me. The next item I have is size. So if I click that, I can now choose how big I want this video to be. So I can expand it in size and then put it towards the center. And again, remember, if you click on the video, you can click that center icon and it will actually center it for you. The next area, I'm going to right click it and I'm going to go to border, and I can now add a border. Right now it's set to 0, so there's no border, but if I click maybe 3 or 4 and then choose a solid line and black, you can see that there's a border there now. And I can also delete it just by going to 0 on my border size, and it will delete the border. So if I click outside the video, you can see that there's no border. I'm going to right click the video again and click radius, and this allows me to make curved corners on my video. So if I want to curve the corners, I can change it to maybe 10 on each of the corners. And we can see that now we have curved corners instead of the straight edge corners on our video element. So those are some things that we can do to set up our video element. I'm going to right click again, and then we're going to go to animation. And under animation, I can actually set it up so that it animates that video in some way. And that animation is triggered by either time, when it becomes visible on the page, if the user clicks on it, or if the user hovers on it. If you choose time, then you're going to choose how many seconds before the animation starts. And then you choose your effect, and there's a lot of them here, including bounce, flash, pulse, rubber band, shake, head shake, swing, and many more. So look through those effects, find one that you like, then choose the speed. You can go slow, slower, fast, or faster. And then you can choose to make the animation infinite, meaning that the animation never actually ends. And so those are the animation effects that you can use for your video. The next one is advanced. And under advanced, you can work with layering on your video. So if you want to layer things below or on top of the video, you can. And then also you can save the video element. So you can name it and click save, and it will save it in the personal area so that you can use this video setup, this style, again on another page or even another website on the same account. So now we've looked at everything that you can do with the video in the desktop version. let's take a look at the mobile view. So if I click mobile and I scroll down to where the video is, you can see that it automatically resizes for me. There's a couple things on the mobile view that I can do. The first one, if I click on it, I've got my mini toolbar, and this allows me to hide the element. It also allows me to move the element up or down in the mobile view. So if I want this video to be higher, I can click the up button and it will keep moving it up for me on the mobile view. Or if I need it to go below something, I can click the down arrow. If I right click, I've got some more settings that I can do. Just remember that if I go to the style settings, whatever I do here is going to affect the desktop. So if I make changes here, it's also going to make it on the desktop version. But if I go to advanced, here's where I can do some specific settings on mobile view, and that includes the padding, which is the spacing of your video on mobile view. So right here you can see that I've got some left space, some right space, top and bottom. So let's say that I want some additional space on the left and right sides. So I can just increase that space a little bit, and that resizes the video and creates some white space there. So that's a way that you can manage your space that you have available inside your mobile view. And when you change the padding, it does not affect your desktop view. So let's go back to desktop and we'll check and see what our video looks like. Everything looks great. That's how you add and configure your videos inside of the editor. Have fun building something amazing with Cheetah.